Well, once your home looks great, it is time to invite the whole family over for the big Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner.
But what do you do to make sure that you aren't destroying everyone's healthy eating habits? We checked in with a familiar face here on ABC. All right, now, have you been eating right and staying healthy when someone comes along and says, yeah, good luck with that over the holidays? Well, if you're worried about being tripped up by classic holiday temptations like cookies, pies, and casseroles, don't, because I am bringing in our beloved chef Carla Hall that we know and love from The Chew right here on ABC to help. Now, Carla, I am all about things in the kitchen being easier, but I want them to still taste good, and I have a feeling you're going to do just that for us today.
Well, hi, Tina. It's so great to talk to you. And today, what I want to do is basically still have you celebrate the season, but not take away the goodness, and just to make little steps. And so I'm starting out with short ribs. And this is probably going to be a departure from the turkey. I think it's a great addition to your turkey table. And I'm going to jump right into the demo, and you stop me if you have any questions, okay?
Okay.
So I have my short ribs here. I'm going to salt them generously on both sides, and then I'm going to add some thyme and rosemary and then put those in the fridge. All of the flavor from the salt and the herbs are going to go into the meat. Then I'm going to pull them out 30 minutes before I need to cook them, and I am browning them nicely on all sides. I'm always saying on The Chew, there is flavor in the brown. All right? So here's where my switch comes in. I am making the switch to coconut oil, and every little bit counts. I'm going to melt my coconut oil here. I'm going to add in my onions. I'm going to add in some garlic, the whole garlic cloves, because these are going to be cooking for a while. And to get some of that flavor, that depth of flavor, I'm adding in some tomato paste, and we're going to cook all of that. That's going to brown, adding all this flavor to our short ribs. Are you seeing that happening here?
Oh, I wish I had smell-o-vision right now.
It smells so good. And you see how all of the meat is nice and brown. I'm going to take some red wine. I don't drink, but I eat my alcohol. And then I'm going to take some stock and just cover those right up to the shoulder of these short ribs. Now, Tina, right here, what we're going to do here is actually put these in the oven, and then for 3 hours, and set it and forget it. And then when they come out, look at this. I have these short ribs that are so delicious, fall off the bone. I finished them with a little bit of gremolata. It's looking so delicious, all of that gravy in there. The garlic is still whole, beautiful, soft, delicious. Parsley, lemon zest, olive oil, salt and pepper, and boom, you have that freshness. But I have taken all of the recipes that I'm showing you today. They're from my book, Carla's Comfort Foods, and all I did was to make the switch to pure Luana coconut oil. I have the eggplant casserole here. It has little hints of clove and cinnamon, and it's so delicious, perfect for the vegetarians. You can see that I've shown the short ribs with this polenta cake right here. And honestly, the piece de la résistance, one of the dishes is this beautiful salmon, and this is the perfect addition to your Thanksgiving table. I've taken Dijon mustard and tarragon and the coconut oil, slathered it onto my salmon, and you can see it's broiled, so I have this blisters of color on top of the lemon. It looks so good, perfect for a holiday table, and I'm serving it with rice. But we're not finished, Tina, because now we have all this dessert. We're taking it to the dessert, girl. So I've made an apple and cranberry cobbler, which I'm doing in quotes, because I've taken leftover crust, my walnut crust, and I just switched the oil, and you can still taste the walnuts, and they are so light and crispy and delicious. And then when I poached the cranberries in the simple syrup, I had leftover, and I don't drink, so I have that leftover syrup here, and I'm serving it in a mocktail with either ginger ale or like pieces of ginger. And you can get all of my recipes at luanacoconutoil.com. You make the switch, and boom, we're all happy.
And boom, we are all happy. I want to thank you so much for stopping in with us this morning, Carla.
Thank you, Tina.
Don't go anywhere. The Morning Blend, we'll be right back.